Okay, well, I'm a leadership analyst and consultant for corporations across the country, primarily involved in the healthcare segment, but also in other arenas as well, real estate development and other areas. I go into troubled situations. Generally, they're either companies or organizations on the verge of bankruptcy, or they're having major regulatory challenges. I go in, analyze the situation, see what leadership techniques and strategies need to be implemented to turn the company around, put them in place, and then after the organization is turned around, turn it back over to the company.
Do you enjoy it?
I love it. Actually, I do. I love it. You get the opportunity to make a big difference in companies that would otherwise be going out of business. You're able to save jobs. You're able to save the services for that community. So yeah, I really do love it. It's because it's the heartbeat of everything that happens around us, whether it's in the political environment, in the business environment, your local soccer club. It's everything. The results of that organization is going to revolve around the leadership surrounding change. Leadership is generally about achieving change. The only constant in life is change. The only constant in business, especially nowadays, is change. And if you know how to successfully implement change, no matter what environment you're in, whether it's in your personal life or in corporate life, if you're able to implement change, you can achieve amazing results. The book is called Taming Tigers. Wrote it back around 2003. I was looking for a way to take my career in exotic animal training and my second career in business consulting and how to blend the two into one unified message. And it dawned on me one evening as I was thinking about it that what we do in business is a lot like what I do in the animal world with taming tigers, training them, trying to get the same behaviors. We apply the exact same principles in the animal world as we applied in the corporate world. And so Trump is doing a great job of applying business principles to government. The problem that he's going to face is simply changing culture. It's not enough just to have the leader and the processes and the systems at your disposal. You also have to be able to change that culture. When your culture in the federal government is made up of hundreds of thousands of federal employees that are in the beltway, it's really hard to change that culture. So it's not going. It didn't happen on day one. Probably won't happen on day 100. It's going to be a cultural change for Washington that's going to take months, possibly even the first 2 or 3 years to achieve. Frankly, on one hand, I think it's healthy, and I think that's part of what propelled him to such great success. Is that he is authentic. People, whether you like it or not, whether you agree with him or not, you know what the man's thinking. So to a degree, I think the Twitter thing is it does help to build to draw that connection with the public. Some things could possibly be said in a more politically correct way, but again, I think that's what the average American is frustrated with. They're sick of the political correctness. They're sick and tired of everybody having a polished message that's been through 5 layers of filtration before it actually hits their ears. People want to see that authenticity. What you have to look at with leadership is what results are they getting? Are they an effective leader? It doesn't matter if they're leading on the golf course. It doesn't matter if they're getting deals done on Capitol Hill in Paul Ryan's office or if it's in the Oval Office. What matters is the result, not the location. So I think by focusing on the location, whether it's a golf course or tennis court, that's not the relevant point. The salient point is what's getting done, what's being accomplished. There's one thing about Trump. If he says it's going to happen, he will make it happen. Now, we do know from the art of the deal and from his business experience that he is a very skilled negotiator. So is it going to be the big, grandiose, vast wall that he originally put out there? Likely not. But will it exist? Yes. He will accomplish that. This is a way for him to make America more American again because we are a melting pot. I see that even in my own personal situation, my own family. My partner is Hispanic. My stepchildren are African American. We are even within the four walls of our household, we are a melting pot. So I don't believe that that's his direction at all, is to make America more white again. I believe that his direction is to make sure that people are following the legal processes, to make sure that we are following the laws that are put in place so that people are coming to this country the right way, not the wrong way. In the boardroom, you've got different personalities. One of my strengths, frankly, when I go into my clients, is that I'm able to take all these divergent personalities with widely varying interests, widely varying agendas, and somehow or another bring them together working toward a common goal. Like, it's equivalent of herding cats. You're trying to get all these different folks that are wandering off in their own direction and get them focused, moving toward the goal. And the same thing in the wild with the animals. We can put together a show with animals that would normally in the wild be prey and predator, but again, in that environment, you're just getting them working together toward the common goal. It's all about reinforcement, reward, and achieving the goals.